Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Oh my God, as if available in 2019, the album Dad F. Hey little thing, little light your candle, cause mama, I'm so hard to handle now. Yes, I am. Okay, you guys, forever I would sing that song. I'm in a really good mood today. I did this video on my Peterisms channel, and I just bawled my eyes out. And then I just did a BarkBox, family friendly, BarkBox unboxing. Yes, sometimes when I watch my videos back, I make myself laugh because I'm so ridiculous. But I just did a BarkBox holiday unboxing with all of the dogs who were like, it was hilarious, for my review channel. Go check that out. And tomorrow I am doing a huge giveaway over on my review channel. I'm actually thinking about doing maybe a giveaway on several of my channels, but I'm not sure yet. And the reason why is that should I make it to tomorrow, I will have been sober, clean and sober, 25 years. I have not had a drink or a drug in 25 years. And you know, it was really weird because I was driving around today. I went and I got my coffee and I was talking on the phone to some people and I was running errands, and all of a sudden it just like hit me because 25 years ago, and I'm thinking about maybe doing a video over here tomorrow that is not drama related, but is talking about my sobriety and how I got sober and things like that. But if you want to hear the last day or the first day, I talked about that over on my Peterisms channel today, and it's called The Last Day, of course. So anyway, I'm not about the clickbait like some other channels. I watch this on a side note. Oh, we'll get into that in just a second. But anyway, I really do try not to clickbait over here, okay? But sometimes if you call it things like James Charles Photoshop this, nobody will care, right? But I'm gonna try really hard because I know people get tired of it to stop clickbaiting. And sometimes I don't think that I am clickbaiting, and then I'm like, okay, I was clickbaiting, I guess, you know? And I really learned my lesson with that, and I'll talk about it just in a second. So anyway, but I'm thinking about doing a whole video about that over here tomorrow. But I'm so like, this whole thing of being on YouTube and the fact that, you know, I joke about being the old man on YouTube, but the reality is I'm 47 years old, okay? And I am one of the older people on YouTube to post on a consistent basis. And I mean, really, within the drama community, I'm definitely one of the oldest people, if not the oldest. And, you know, and it's just like to have 5 channels and have people watch me. I mean, I have people that watch an hour and a half of my vlog, drive around in a car every single night. I have like 3,000 to 5,000 people that watch that every single night. This whole like world to me has been such an amazing blessing. And, you know, if I had never gotten sober, I would never have these things. And I'm just so grateful for all of you out there. And so I want to do something to give back. And so if not tomorrow on all of my channels throughout the next month or two, I'm going to try to do some things to really give back to you guys, because it means so much to me that you guys watch on a regular basis, and the comments that you leave and the emails that I get, and you guys are just so supportive. And I really want to say this too, is that I'm so appreciative, especially on this channel, where the comment section could get really ugly, and I'm not going to say that at times it doesn't, but you guys are really, you all keep it classy. You really do over here, and I really appreciate that. You know, I read the comment sections of a lot of different videos and in a lot of different communities, and it's not always nice. And you guys seem to have these very lengthy, very intellectual comments and, you know, discussions, and you guys don't typically come for each other, and I really enjoy that. Okay, but I do want to talk about the clickbait for a second. So I was going to do a video today on Tana Mojo and her show getting canceled supposedly and whatever. I've been hearing a lot about it. So I was going in and I was watching these videos, right? And hold on a second before I get into this. I need to put some lippy on. I need to put a lot of lippy on. Since people love when I throw the lipsticks, they're like, you're gonna hit, they always say I'm gonna hit something. I don't know what it is. That is a pan right there that's hanging. We have like pans that hang in our kitchen. Hold on. It's a 2 for throw today. I don't really like that painting back there anyway. So, but you know, I went and I watched, and I want to tell you something. I'm just going to call her straight out, okay? I love Spill Sesh. I love Spill Sesh's videos. I think they are I wouldn't say intensive, because she goes in and she kind of just like briefly talks about what's going on, but I do think that they're comprehensive. And what I mean by that is that you can watch one of her videos and you can get the idea of what is going on with all of the videos. I think they're well done, whatever. And they don't seem to me, I don't know, but the ones I've watched don't seem to be, I wouldn't say highly, you know, like, when we talk about this, bias, okay? They're just kind of like fun videos where she just talks about stuff. But I went and I watched this video today after I had just heard a bunch of people complaining in videos about how drama channels always clickbait videos. I'm like, who, me? Not me. I mean, listen, okay? If you're on YouTube, you kind of have to, because if you call a video, like, I'm sitting around with my dogs opening this box, and nobody's going to want to watch it, okay, unless they love you already, okay? But you kind of have to pull it in. So I understand the whole idea of clickbait. But this video was called Tana Mongeau's TV show gets canceled, question mark, exclamation, exclamation. And I'm like, oh, Tana Mongeau's show. Because when I pulled it up, there was like 5 videos of her show getting canceled. Oh, PP, he moved over there. See, he's still looking for the treats in the dog box. So I watched this whole 12-minute and 47-second video or something like that, right? And at the very end of it, Spillsesh says, she goes, I can't remember what her name is now. She says it in the videos, Trinity or Mortimer or something. One of those Real Housewives names. I do love you, girl, okay? I do love you. Listen, we can't be shady a little bit or shade or be funny or anything in videos without everybody being upset about it these days. But anyway, Tinsley Mortimer, I don't know what her name is. Tinsley Mortimer Spillsesh. I still think it's Morgan Adams. So, not Morgan, yes, Morgan Adams. I still think she sounds dead up, straight up on Morgan Adams. But anyway, so I'm watching this video, and at the very end of it, she goes, I mean, I don't know if her show got canceled or not. And I'm like, your title literally says Tana Mongeau. I mean, and this is a trick that drama channels do, is we like throw in that question mark. So it's like, Tana Mongeau's show gets canceled. Tana Mongeau's show gets canceled. I mean, that's what drama channels do, and it's crap. And it's such crap. And I felt so cheated. She doesn't even probably know who I am. She's like, wouldn't know Peter Monn if he bit me on my ass. Family friendly. But anyway, I do love her videos. I do. I watch all, okay? I watch big ones, small ones. Okay, I watch everybody's. Somebody commented on my video yesterday. Oh, what was it called? Lo-Fi Beauty. I will link them below because they just started. They mixed over. They mixed over from, what do you call it? I'm snapping a lot in the Z formation. Do you remember that back in the day? That's what we did. We'd be out in the bar, listen, okay? All these RuPaul Drag Race sayings that they all say, we said those 25 years ago, okay? 30 years ago. We'd be like, Z formation, girl. We said all that stuff back in the day. Clock at the house, girl. We were walking through a mall one time, okay? We thought we were straight as they could be. And these guys looked at us and they said the F word, you know, that not very nice word, right? And my friend looked at me and she goes, girl, we got clocked. Straight up got clocked the house. But anyway, that was 25 years ago in whatever that mall is, Cherokee Mall or whatever in Louisville, Kentucky, before National Entertainer of the Year. We straight up got clocked. But anyway, at the state fair, all over the place. It doesn't matter. This video is all over the place, but I am going to get back to some magazine videos and reading the Craigslist ads and doing rant videos and stuff over there. But I did understand that when I watched it, I was like, okay, so this is what all the clickbait's about. I don't get it. Now, everybody can timestamp this video at 8 minutes and 3 seconds. This is where I really start talking about the drama, okay? So anyway, first of all, I want to say a huge, huge, huge shout out. Not that he needs it from me, but a positivity. You know, obviously, what's the word I'm looking for? We don't regularly give positive shout outs to beauty influencers that do really great things. And Bretman Rock is, and whenever I say his name, people are always like, the way you say his name is so funny. And if I'm like talking to friends on the phone about him, I just say Brett. But like, I know I say Brett Man. I know that's how I say it because I used to say Vegas and I didn't understand it until somebody explained it to me. I was like, oh, it's Vegas, right? So I know I screw up his name, but he recently, just in the last week, he teamed up with the Make-A-Wish Foundation because it was some young lady's dream to meet Bretman Rock, and so he hung out and spent the day with her, and I just think that is absolutely fantastic. I mean, first of all, to be given a platform like all of us are given, and I know I'm on no level like they are, okay? But to be given this amazing platform where you are able to sit down and make videos and interact with people, and people like love you, they buy your products, say all that kind of stuff, and then to have somebody's one wish in life to be to meet you, I mean, that is really, really cool. And I just think that it was just one of the nicest gestures ever. her, you know, because he didn't have to do that. That could have come across as thing, and he could have been like, oh, no, I'm too busy. I'm sure he is not the first nor the last person that the Make-A-Wish Foundation has reached out to. So I just want to congratulate you, Brett. I think that is really, really awesome. And I think that in the drama community, we need to start singing the praises of the positive things that happen too, you know? So that being said, the next thing I want to talk about is James Charles. I forgot all about my drama opera of 2017. I had to go Jack Liddell, or Jeffree Star, Jack Liddell, Maddie MUA, Nikki Tutorials, Augusta Sweetheart, Kim, James Charles. Hey, sisters. Patrick Starr in the house. Oh, no, I said Laura Lee. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Patrick Starr in the house. Raw Beauty Christie hits a million. I am still holding on to Raw Beauty Christie hitting a million this year, okay? There was another one of my prescriptions. There was another one of my predictions that just came true. I can't remember what it was. Okay, so this was on the Beauty Guru chatter. Y'all know I love y'all over there on the Beauty Guru chatter, okay? It was not missed on me because I am over there every day, okay? It was not missed on me that y'all changed your profile picture on the Reddit to be in, now you look like a little elf over there, okay? And they're so kind. There was a whole Reddit thread over there about me, all about me on the Reddit thread, and they said, people were really nice. They said, I didn't used to watch him. I stopped watching him, but he's really grown in the last year, and he's stayed in his lane, his own lane, and he's doing his own things, and I love what he's doing, and I love what you guys were so encouraging to me over there. I just want to thank you for that. You didn't have to say anything nice, but the fact that you did really encouraged me to continue to do what I'm doing, and that is doing my own thing, staying over in my own lane. And I will say, there have been times that it has been very lonely doing that, but I have never, I have never been happier to be over here. I'm just saying. Okay, so anyway, I went in here and, first of all, Makeup by Mario, somebody said you need to just start your own makeup brand instead of doing all these collabs, and Makeup by Mario responded and said 2020 with a kissy face, so Makeup by Mario will be coming out with his own makeup brand in 2020, it looks like. So that'll be really exciting for those people out there that love him. But if you go down in here, we're going to talk about Miss Tati in a second. Hold on a second. Where's the James Charles picture? I don't know why this was so surprising to anybody, but it has a lot of talks on it. By talks, I mean the thumbs up and down. So somebody threw this picture up here. Let me screenshot it so I can throw it up in my video. And it says, James Charles photoshopped same face onto 2 different photos. And so underneath here, people say stuff about it. James Charles has proven he's very comfortable crossing the line of Photoshop versus reality, so this doesn't seem like a stretch at all to me. Talk about unrealistic expectations when a 20-year-old has to face tune this to this extent. In addition, access to high-end skincare, facials, etc. There's no hope for the normal folk. I'm over this type of beauty going into 2020. Someone said, I see a depressing number of posts asking how beauty gurus get that glass skin look. We gotta stop. It's so bad. Skin texture 2020. This is my thing, okay? So I'm looking at it, and it's the exact same face. You can tell, okay? But it looks like the same face. I don't know, it looks a little bit different to me, like when you look at the earrings and things. I'm not sure, but it looks almost identical, okay? So if it's not the same face, okay, it's the same makeup look. And what I don't understand about this is, okay, you have one job, dude, okay? You have one job. One. We were rooting for you! Well, some people were rooting for him, but some of us were. I was rooting for James. I'm still rooting for James. I'm rooting for all of them. Why would we not want these people to have great lives? I'm rooting for all of them, right? Okay, but here's the thing, okay? You have one job, to do makeup looks, I got one job, to flip a fan. If I don't do it correctly, I rewind the tape and I start over. It's just not that deep. Don't act with me, fellas. This ain't my first day at the rodeo. Anyway, I don't understand it, okay? It kind of makes me sad for James. It's like, you guys, I just like saw that the video like faded out and went back in, and people always say that. I don't have my readers on, so I can't see it. I ain't got my glasses on, I can't do math. But anyway, I don't know her, okay? Listen, I don't know James Charles. We don't go shop at the Marshalls for Kat Von D makeup. Listen, okay, we don't drive through the White Castles to get the runs from the, what do you call it, the sliders, but I do love those back in the day. Now they have the Impossible sliders, those are so good. But anyway, we don't go to the Chinese buffet. I don't know her, okay? I don't know her like that. But James Charles, come up with some damn looks, okay? Come up with some looks. This is your job. So anyway, that's the next thing. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about on here, and I'm excited about this, is that, here, I gotta pull it up on the, I have it on Instagram, and I have it, here is the picture right here. Tati Westbrook has supposedly moved to Seattle, Washington, and I am all for this. Congratulations, girl. Listen, I want to tell you something. I have said this for a long time, okay? Those YouTubers, beauty influencers like Nikki Tutorials and Jaclyn Hill, back in the day, I said this about her, that lived when she lived in Florida. You know, these beauty influencers that stay out of the way and they are not in the mix with all these LA, blah, 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 blah. I think sometimes when people start mixing all together, I think some trouble just comes out of all of that, okay? I'm just saying, you know, like when you see all these beauty influencers, or, you know, like when you see a bunch of YouTubers from one community and they're all just, you know, just trouble happens, right? So I just think that you don't have to be in LA. There was like this mystique for a long time that you have to be in LA to be successful on YouTube, and I do not believe that to be true, not whatsoever. And you see YouTubers sitting out, mommy bloggers out there that got millions of subscribers. Listen, reviewers out there that have millions of tech reviewers that have millions of subscribers, they're not living in LA. They're living in the middle of no town, Idaho somewhere, okay? Hey, Idaho, how you doing out there, Idaho? But you know what I mean? And they're living their best life. So you don't have to live in LA. I will never live in LA, okay? I mean, everybody's got a price, okay? I mean, everybody has a price. I might move out there for the right price, but I have no desire to be out there. What, for some collabs? No, ma'am. No, listen, I did all that. I had fun while I did it. I don't really care about all that anymore. I don't really care. I mean, I'll collab with somebody if it comes up and it's convenient, but I'm not talking about any major influencer. I'm not talking about somebody on like my own level or something like that. You know what I mean? But I'm not real worried about all that kind of stuff, you know, and I think a bunch of trouble happens, and then you go out to LA, and it's so expensive anyway, and then you just become about all of that world, and the networking, and the collabing, and the going to the industry parties, and it's like, that's what your life is about? Okay, well, that's kind of fun for 6 months to a year, but what if you're Tati's age? What if you're married, and you have a family, and you're running a business? You don't want to have to deal with all of that, you know what I mean? I know I wouldn't want to deal with all that. I couldn't keep up with it. I can hardly get to the Starbucks to get my coffee. So anyway, it says underneath here, hold on a second. Let me, I want to read the comment that was on her Instagram. Oh my God, I had it pulled up. So she posted the picture. Here, I'll put it up again. And then she says, there's no place like home. Seattle, I'm back and I'm here to stay. And somebody commented underneath there, no, I need you to come back. And she responded and said, from time to time. And you know, I kind of wonder, like, you know, Tati has really talked a lot about wanting to start a family and have a child and things like that, and I am completely supportive of her. I love Tati. I think people know that. And I'm an uber fan of Tati's. And, you know, often when people are wanting to settle down and they want to, you know, be back home, you know what I mean? And I think that is what happens with a lot of people. You know, they move to New York or they move to California or Florida, and then when they want to start having a family, they move back home again, and maybe that's what's happening. So I'm really, really excited for her on that. People were like questioning her choice on the Beauty Guru Reddit, but the majority of it was extremely supportive. People said she's been trying for a child for years, but she has fertility issues, which she's talked about openly on her channel, and she has. Considering how many nieces and nephews she has, I'm not surprised she wants to move back home. And I think she just wants to be near her family, you know? And someone goes on here, and all these people are really supportive of her in here. Let me get to the next thread. Tati has been living in LA for 20 years or so and has slowly built up her success. She talks about it all the time. In addition, most people I meet here are from somewhere else, no matter what their income. So, you know, and it goes in here and somebody else says, every day, where they're talking about somebody else in here. Where does the next part of the thread start? Hold on a second. Oh, here it is. I remember her saying she was considering leaving LA last year when there were a lot of fires, and she's actually moving. Good for her. I hope being closer to her family brings her joy. Smart. The Kardashians keep showing Calabasas when it seems to go up in flames every year, and they talk about the fires, which are very, very dangerous, and I think it's sad every year. But on top of that, I really think that whatever happened behind the scenes that we don't know in Dramageddon 2, I think really taught Tati a lesson that I don't want any part of this anymore. You know, when she did her launch of Halo Beauty, you know, it only invited close friends and family, and then she invited subscribers. I think she wants no part of this industry BS anymore. And having seen behind the curtain, I can tell you, and maybe one day I'll make that video. Maybe one day I'll make the video about what really goes on behind the scenes. But having seen just a little bit behind there, not even anywhere near compared to what she has, I don't blame her one bit for wanting to get the hell out of Dodge. So congratulations, Tati. I wish you all the best. I hope you find peace and mind in Seattle. Seattle, you know, I've heard is absolutely amazing. Maybe she'll be doing a Raw Beauty Christy Collab out there. Oh my God, I would live. Okay, so anyway, let me know what you guys think about all those stories in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.